Hi students, how are you? I hope you all are fine. Staying home and staying safe, taking prevention for this COVID-19. I am also taking the same thing what you are doing. So now we are going to start the next part of the mensuration. What is the next part of the mensuration? In my first video, I made some blocks for you. There are 4 blocks. First block we have already completed. That is surface areas of the volume, surface areas of the areas and volumes related to solid figures. That is a cone, cylinder, hemisphere, sphere, cube, cuboid, like that. Now the next block is, if you forgot, please go through the block. The next block is the surface areas and volume of combination solids. This is leading to exercise 10.2 and 10.3, and obviously the last exercise. So if you will understand it nicely, then it will help you to complete those exercises nicely. So now you see what I said: surface areas and volume of combination of solids. Combination solids. You see, combination solids. That means 2 solids will be combined and you have to find out the areas as well as the volumes. Clear? Understood? Now you see. The first figure I am doing for you, I did some figure for you on the board. There are some separate figures for you. See the first figure. The first figure is a conical toy. What is this? Conical toy. What is conical toy? When the question will come on conical toy, the question will come with a combination of a cone and a hemisphere. Combination of a cone and a hemisphere. It can sometimes lead to ice cream also. It can sometimes lead to ice cream, or you are using the mehendi cone. See the ice cream. Okay, ice cream, the top part is a hemisphere and the bottom part is a cone. And when it will be reversed, it will be a conical toy. Understood this figure? So go for the cylinder with hemisphere. What is the next figure? Cylinder with hemisphere on the top or bottom. See, hemisphere is in the bottom and cone is in the top, and a cylinder is there. So 3 figures are combined here. One is a cone, another is a cylinder, and there is a hemisphere. I hope you understood. Now come to this figure. For cylinder I did a cone, a cylinder and a hemisphere. Understood? Now you see another figure I am saying to you, that is a capsule. Please try to go for the namings of these figures. Conical toy, you must understand frequently you have to say, suddenly you have to say, sir, it is the combination of a cone and a hemisphere. When I will ask you cylinder with hemisphere, you can say a cone, a cylinder and a hemisphere. If cone is there, say cone. If cylinder is there, hemisphere is there, go for hemisphere. Next to it, capsule. What is the name? Capsule. Medicines capsules. It is medicine capsules. Or oil tankers. Oil tankers, you see, where oil tanks are going on in the truck, in backside, there is a big tanker like this in the backside. Or a milk tank is also there. Storage tank also there. Water storage tanks are also there. So these are with a cylinder with 2 sides hemisphere. 2 sides hemispheres. Understood? Now again go for the another one. See, it is a big cube. It is a cube. A hemisphere is cut from the cube. Hemisphere is cut out from a cube. So that is hemisphere cut out from a wooden block. So sometimes it is used to give water for the birds. The birds will come and drink water and fly away. So that type of combination of solid is a cube with a hemisphere. Cube with a hemisphere. The next one you see, that is called masonry. Masonry means after the depth what you are using, that is called as masonry. So that is, look, it is a cuboid with a hemisphere. Cuboid with a hemisphere. So these are the different types of solids in our daily life activities. Daily life activities we are using it. But when I am saying a cone, you are suddenly saying, sir, a mehendi cone. But when I am saying a ice cream, it is only a cone. But when I am saying the ice cream on the top, then look, it is a hemisphere with a cone. When I said a conical toy, Suddenly you have to say, sir, it is a hemisphere with a cone on the top. Like that, you have the combination of those solids are there. So these are some common figures which will come frequently in the exam, and we have to solve those sums also. I will solve those sums for you. Try to understand their related formulas. This is very, very important. Related formulas you try to understand. Now I am explaining you, see, when I am saying you conical toy, look at it. First you have to understand what are present inside that. Look at it. It is a hemisphere. Okay. It is a hemisphere. The radius of the hemisphere is r, and which is equal to the cone radius also. This is the actual height of the cone from here to here, and this is the slant height of the cone. So these are the what's involved in this figure. And in hemisphere, this is the radius and this is also the radius. Then when I will say what is the height of the total toy, then it will be the height of the cone plus height of the hemisphere. It is written here, don't worry. So now I am just going for the review of the formulas. You see what are the formulas involved. It is, first formula is surface area of the toy. What is the surface area of the toy? Surface area of the toy means he is asking you what the things you are looking. You are looking a cone on 4 sides and looking a hemisphere. What you are looking, that is the surface area. What is that? That is the CSA. I said already, what you are observing, that is always counted as the CSA or LSA. LSA you cannot say because it is a chord surface area. So you have to say a CSA. CSA of what? CSA of a hemisphere plus CSA of the cone. A cone has a CSA and hemisphere has a CSA. If you add the both, then compulsory it is going to give you those surface area of the whole toy. Understood now? Now come to the second, the volume. What I said you, surface areas and volume. Both are in this figure. See the volume. What is the volume of the toy? The volume of the toy is the volume, very easy, the volume of the hemisphere and with the volume of the cone. It is written here, volume of the cone plus volume of the hemisphere. These all formulas had been discussed in my last video. So please get through that formulas nicely. And please write your abbreviations, that is H, R, L. So then you can able to do the sum nicely and get through the formulas. Then height of the toy. Height of the toy. What is mean by height of the toy? Look, this is called as the height of the toy. Up to this much. This is called as big H. Height of the toy. So height of the toy is height of the cone plus height of the hemisphere. It is written here. Height of the cone is H and height of the hemisphere is R. So height of the toy is R. Understood? So this is the related formula in a conical toy. This question is coming a lot of time in the exams. So please try to remember a conical toy. A conical toy or a reverse of the conical toy. That means ice cream. What I said, ice cream cone. If only ice cream cone, look, if only ice cream cone, it is a cone. But if the ice cream is on, then it is called as a combination solid. It is called as a combination solid. What is that? A cone with a hemisphere on the top. So you have to calculate the same formula will be used here also. Understood now? I hope you understood. Now come to the second figure. What is the second figure? Cylinder with hemisphere. Look, here is a hemisphere. Here it is a cylinder. Here is the cone. So the radius of the cylinder, radius of the cone and radius of the hemisphere all are same. Radius of the cone, radius of the cylinder, radius of the hemisphere all are same. So don't worry, only one radius if it is given, then it is same for the three figures. Now you see what I want to do, total surface area of the solid. Total surface area, we are going to calculate the TSA, means total surface area of this solid. Then how to calculate? See now, what you are observing, you will observe the cylinder surrounding, you will observe the hemisphere surrounding, you will observe the cone surrounding. That means CSA, chord surface area. That means CSA of a cone plus CSA of a cylinder plus CSA of a hemisphere. So these three we are going to observe and calculating the total surface area of this whole figure. That means solid. Now, what will be the volume? Similarly, if you are going to calculate the volume, then three figures are attached here. Three volumes should be added. Then what is the cone volume? You have to write the volume of the cone plus the volume of the cylinder plus the volume of the cylinder and the volume of the hemisphere. So three figures are attached, 1, 2, 3. So volume of the cone, volume of the hemisphere and volume of the cylinder. For that reason I am saying please go through the formulas nicely. If you don't know the formulas, you cannot do these sums. You cannot touch these sums also. So better you should go through the formulas very carefully. Because it needed all the formulas only. If the formulas are there, then easily you can calculate those things. So I hope you understood this second figure. Now come to the third figure. What is the third figure? It is also a very important figure because most of the questions are coming from this figure. Okay, what is that? A storage tank. Listen the words: storage tank, medicine capsule, or a oil tanker. Okay, oil tanker, storage tank, capsule, all are the combination of a cylinder and both sides hemispheres. Both sides hemispheres, and in the middle there will be a cylinder. So two combinations are there. One is hemisphere. See, both sides are hemispheres, and in the middle there is a cylinder. So it is a combination of a cylinder and two hemispheres at the two ends. Two hemispheres are the two ends. I hope you understood. Then what to calculate? Now surface area of the solid. That means surface area means total. He is asking you what you observe. That one area you have to calculate. That means this is for the solid. Surface area of the solid. Then what you are observing? You are observing a hemisphere. That means a curved surface area of the hemisphere. Obviously, how many are there? 2. So one curved surface area you calculate into 2. If you will do, then 2 hemisphere surface area calculated. Then you are going for the CS of the cylinder. Add it and you will get. See that one, it is written here. CSA of the cylinder, middle portion, and into 2 into CSA of the hemisphere. 2 into, why 2 into? Because 2 hemispheres are attached. So one hemisphere surface area CSA you calculate and multiply with 2, then you can get 2 end surface area, curved surface area. And then add it to get the total surface area of the solid. I hope you understood. So now similarly you come to the second point. What is the second point? Second point is the volume of the solid. So what is the volume? Obviously cylinder and hemispheres are there. So cylinder volume plus 2 into volume of one hemisphere. Because one hemisphere volume if you calculate, then multiply by 2 and it will give you 2 end volumes also. So now you see volume of the cylinder plus 2 into volume of the hemisphere. Understood now? So these are the formula. You can note these formulas also when I am going for the video. You can note the formulas also. If any doubt is there, you can contact me on my personal number. So now you see this is the volume of the solid. What is the volume of the solid? The volume of the cylinder plus 2 into volume of the hemisphere. One hemisphere volume you calculate and multiply with 2. Then you are getting 2 hemisphere volume. That one you add with your volume of the cylinder. Then you are getting the whole figure, whole solid volume also. Now sometimes it will ask you, what is this height? Look at it. Look, this is the cylinder height. So now this to this is how much? R. This is R. This is R. How much? 2R. So that is saying length of the cylinder. What is the length of the cylinder? H. Plus 2 into radius. This is the radius. This is the radius. 2 into radius. That is written here, length of the cylinder or height of the cylinder plus 2 into radius of the hemisphere. 2 into radius of the hemisphere, by which you can calculate the total height. How much the height of the storage tank it is used. You can calculate like the height of the cylinder or length of the cylinder plus the radius attached in the both side into 2. One radius is there, so into 2 and add it with the cylinder length and you will get the total height of the solid. Understood now? I hope you understood nicely. So these are the formulas. These are the formulas. If these things are coming very in a very small letters to you in the videos, you can zoom the video by which you can get the letters a little bit bigger. Okay, and it will not create a problem for you. But you have to remember this type of solids. So what is a conical toy? A conical toy is the combination of a cone and a hemisphere. And what is the cylinder with a hemisphere? a cylinder with a hemisphere and cone also. Sometimes with hemisphere and cone, if it is asked and cone, then the figure is this one. If the cylinder with a cone, only this one. Clear? And a hemisphere also. Look. Clear? So now this type of figures, you have to draw the figures also in pencil in the right hand side of your question. When you are solving, you have to draw the figures also. Figures, abbreviations are very, very important. The abbreviations means this L, H, R, these are the abbreviations. These abbreviations are also very, very important for you. Please do it nicely. Write all the given datas. For cylinder, what is given, for cone, what is given, then for any other combinations are there, then what is given that. Then try to solve the thing, what is asked to you. If surface area is asked, go for surface area. If volume is asked, go for volume. And try to remember those concerned formulas also, by which it will be easy for you to calculate the sums. Next figure we are going for it, that is called as a hemisphere cut out from a wooden block. Wooden block is there. It is a wooden block. So now you see a wooden block is there. Wooden block is of a cube size. Look, it is a cube. It is perfectly a cube. From the cube, a hemisphere is cut out. That means some top portion and some deep portion cut out. So now what is the remaining part? This is the remaining part. What is the remaining part? These are the remaining parts. These are the remaining parts of the solid. Yes or no? These are the remaining parts of the solid. Clear? This is water. This is water. I did it water. So it is already often used for the birds to drink water. Like a cube, a person will be dug as a hemisphere size, by which there will be pouring some water and birds will come to drink the water. So this is a daily life common solid, combination solid. So now you see, hemisphere is cut out from a wooden block. So this is a wooden block and the hemisphere is cut out from it. Then what is the remaining area of this solid? So it has a direct formula. See, surface area of remaining solid. What is the remaining solid surface area? Now look, what is that? This total TSA of a cube. Total surface area of a cube. Okay? Mine plus the surface area of the hemisphere. If you add the surface area of the hemisphere, that is called surface area of the hemisphere. Then minus it, what? Area of the base. What is the area of the base? This is the area of the base. Area of the base. If you will minus it, area of the base of what? Area of the base of the cube. Look, this one is the area of the base. Clear? That is cut out. So minus side, that is minus. This is minus. This is the one face. Clear? That is already not there. It is occupied by the hemisphere. So this cube total surface area plus the CSA of the hemisphere. Now it is giving you total solid minus the base area. Base area is this one. Okay, base area is this one. This one is called as, this one is equal to this one. So base area is this one. So that is minus. Minus the area of the base of the hemisphere. Understood now? I hope you understood. Again I am saying to you for this one, see, TSA of a cube, total surface area of a cube, then add the CSA of the hemisphere, what you are observing, that you add minus area of the base of the hemisphere. What is the base of the hemisphere? This one is the base of the hemisphere. Okay, this one, that means a circle. That you have to minus it. Then you are going to calculate the remaining part area solid. Clear? Understood? You will ask me, sir, now you said this one is the area of the base. Now you said yes. So this circle area is equivalent to the base area top. Okay, so better to minus the circle area. This, look, this is a circle, this base area. You have to minus it. Then it will come as the surface area of the remaining solid. So what is the combination? Combination is a cube with a hemisphere. Cube with a hemisphere. Now come to the point, the masonry. Masonry, I said you, when people go died, then they are taken with this masonry. This masonry is a combination of what? It is a combination of a hemisphere. See, it is a combination of hemisphere with a cuboid. It is a cuboid. Cuboid with two sides hemispheres are there. So that is the combination for that. So what is that? Only volume, because masonry we cannot, if nobody likes to see the surrounding of a masonry. So already they want to see the inside capacity of a masonry to take a dead body. For that reason, only the volume is there for all of you. So what is that? Area of cross section into length. What is the volume? Area of cross section into length. So area of cross section, you will ask me, sir, what is this area of cross section? Length, you understood what is length. This is the length. Clear? This is the breadth. And this is the height. So this is the length, this is the length, this is the breadth, and this is the height. So length, no problem for you. But what is area of cross section? See, what is area of cross section? I am saying to you, area of cross section means area of the rectangle. Area of the rectangle. That means rectangle. Where is the rectangle? This one. Okay, that is called as the rectangle. This one is called as the rectangle. Plus area of the semicircle. Area of the semicircle. This is a semicircle. Area of the rectangle plus area of the semicircle. If you add these two area, then it is called as the area of cross section. Then area of cross section after calculation, if you will multiply with the length, then the volume of the masonry will be calculated. So now these are some familiar figures in our 10.2 in our exercises. So many exams, many board exams are asking the combination solids from this type of combinations. What are the combinations? The first one is the cone with hemisphere, reverse is ice cream on top. Second one is your cone, cylinder, hemisphere, or cylinder, cone. Or third one is capsule. Capsule is your cylinder with two hemispheres on in two sides. Then fourth one is your wooden block. That wooden block is here and with a hemisphere dugout in the middle. Dugout in the middle. Then a masonry. Masonry is a dead body packet. Dead body on which you are taking the dead body, that is called as masonry. So it is what to calculate of the masonry? The volume of the masonry to be calculated, that is area of cross section into length. How to calculate the area of cross section? That is area of the rectangle. So see now, the area of the rectangle is this one, and semicircle, area of the semicircle. This is called semicircle. And if you will add it, then it will area of cross section will come. And if you will multiply with the length, then you will get the volume of the masonry. So I hope this all depends on what? One thing, that is called formula and diagram. Formula and diagram. How much you are very conscious about the diagrams by reading the question and getting the diagram nicely done, and writing your all abbreviations nicely, measurements nicely, and from which figure what is given to you nicely, and what he is asking for the whole total solid, is it a surface area or is it a volume, then it is very easy. And the constant formulas. So constant formulas, in my last video, individual formulas has been given to you. So if you will follow the individual formula, or in your book, in your textbook, there is a page for it for individual formulas. You can go through them nicely and try to start the sums of your textbook, by which doubts will come, and you can clarify those doubts in my next class. So the next part I am going to say you by doing some sums to you. Let's go for it. Now come to the next part. The next part is the mensuration exercise 10.2. Let's go for some exercise sums by which you can understand it nicely. So I will do 3-4 sums for you, and I am explaining how the combination figures are going to be done. Okay. Now question number 1 is, a toy is in the form of a cone. So what is a toy? A toy is in the form of a cone. It is on the form of a cone mounted on a hemisphere. So the cone is mounted on a hemisphere. See the diagram I did here. The diameter of the base and height of the cone. Diameter of the base diameter, this one. Base diameter of the cone is base diameter of the cone is 6 centimeter, and the height of the cone, that means the actual height. There are two heights. One is slant height, another is actual height. The actual height is given you 4 centimeter respectively. Determine the surface area of the toy. That means you have to calculate whole surface area of the toy. So it is a conical toy. Conical toy, I already gave you the formula. You can refer to the formula. So let's try to do the sum. How we can do it? So what is the given? Let the solution go for the diagram according to the question. The diagram must be clear and neat. Then you see what I did. I did a cone which is mounted on a hemisphere. This is the hemisphere. So this is the base diameter of the cone. This is the actual height of the cone. We can go for the namings also, no problem. If you get the name also, O, A, B, then it is, let it be D. So now you see, the OD is the actual height of the cone. I wrote it, height of the cone, H is equal to, that is small h, that is equal to 4 centimeter. The diameter of the base, the D, AB is equal to 6 centimeter. If the diameter is 6, then what is the radius? The radius is equal to 3 centimeter, half of the diameter. So now, what is the slant height? Slant height, you have to go for the formula. See now, what is this? ODB. You see, ODB is a right angle triangle. So we are going to find the hypotenuse according to Pythagorean theorem. So what is the hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is equal to the base square. Base is R. R square means radius, and the perpendicular square. Perpendicular is H here. So R square plus H square. That is R. H is equal to 4 square. R is equal to 3 square, 4 square is 16, 3 square is 9, so 16 plus 9 is 25, square root, that is 5 centimeter, our R came 5 centimeter. Now we are going to find the CS of the cone. First you go for the CS of the cone, then go for the CS of the hemisphere and add it. After that the surface area of the toy will come. So the CS of the cone now is pi RL formula. Please go for this formula, it's very important. Then pi is given here. What is given, that one you have to use 3.14 into 3. So H is R equal to 3 and slant height came 5. So 3 5 is 15 into 3.14. What is coming? You multiply and give decimal. 57.1 square centimeter is the CS of the cone. I hope you understood it. Then given, what is the given for the hemisphere? Hemisphere, the radius is given now. R equal to 3 centimeter. Both is common. This radius is common for cone and the hemisphere also. So R is equal to 3 centimeters here. So given is the radius of the hemisphere is 3 centimeter. R is given. So you have to find the CSA of the hemisphere. What is that? CSA. CSA formula is hemisphere 2 pi R square. So just put the formula 2 into pi into R square. R square is 3 square 9. So 9 to is 18 into 3.14. It is giving you 56.52 square centimeter. So what should be the surface area of the total toy? Now this is the surface area of the cone plus surface area of the hemisphere. So what is that? The surface area of the toy is equal to 47.1 plus 56.52. It is coming 47.1, it is coming 56.52. That is equal to 103.62 square centimeter. I hope you understood. So this is a sum of conical toy. I already said you and explained you what is conical toy. On the hemisphere, the cone is going to be mounted. So you have to do the correct diagram, and according to that you have to just write your given and then put the formulas to find out what is asked to you. Here that is asked surface area of the toy. So CS of the cone plus CS of the hemisphere. We have calculated with our formulas. There is pi RL for cone and we got, then for hemisphere we CS of the hemisphere 2 pi R square formula, and you already got the CS of the hemisphere. Then what is the surface area of the pura total toy? The total toy surface area will be the CS of cone plus CS of hemisphere. That is 47.1 plus 56.42. That is, it is giving you 103.62 cm square. So let's try another sum of second sum. The second sum is question number 3. Question number 3, exercise 10.2. What is the question? Try to understand the question nicely. A medicine capsule. I already gave you the idea of a medicine capsule. A medicine capsule is the combination of a cylinder and two hemispheres stuck to two ends. So that is written here, you see, a medicine capsule is in the shape of a cylinder. Understood now? With two hemispheres stuck to each end. Okay? A medicine cylinder is a medicine capsule is a cylinder. Is the cylinder. And two hemispheres are stuck to two ends. That is called as a medicine capsule. Okay. The length of the capsule is 14. Total capsule. Here everybody will do the wrong. He is saying you the length of the capsule. That means from here to here. It is given. How much? It is 40 total. Not this one. up to this much, this end, up to this end. I said you up to this end. Let it be 14. So up to this end. Clear now? So from here to here it is giving you 14 millimeter. And the width of the capsule is 5 millimeter. The width is 5 millimeter. So my figure has been done. So width means the radius, the diameter of the hemisphere, or the diameter of the cylinder. Diameter of the cylinder is the diameter of the hemisphere. Both are same. It is given to you 5 millimeter. So the radius will be 2.5 millimeter. To convert the millimeter to centimeter, you have to divide 10. Then that is what is this? 0.25 centimeter. So it came in centimeter. So 114 mm also divide. Just go for the what conversion of centimeter. So then let's see. Let's write it and do the figure nicely. So this is the cylinder. Two hemispheres stuck to two ends and became a medicine capsule now. What is given in the figure? I already draw the diagram according to that. Next, come to the point. The width of the cylinder, width of the capsule. What is the width? This is the width. Width of the capsule. This is the width. Is equal to diameter of the cylinder. Cylinder diameter and width of the capsule both are same. How much it is? 5 millimeter given. Radius of the base. Then what is the radius? The 5 by 2. That is 2.5 millimeter. Or equal to 0.25 centimeter. Or equal to 0.25 centimeter. I hope you understood it. I convert millimeter to centimeter. Now see what is the CS of the hemisphere? One hemisphere. This one. The formula is, what is that? 2 pi r square. 2 into pi 3.14 into r. R is your 2.5 millimeter. I calculated in millimeter. No problem. After all, I will calculate in centimeter. So it is 2.5 whole square. Then I got my calculation as 39.25 mm square millimeter. Then square millimeter I converted into square centimeter. That is by 1000 I got it 0.3925 square centimeter. So first of all you have to see whether all the units are in same or not. Conversion of units to 1 unit or not. If you are calculating in centimeter, then calculate in all in centimeter. If you are calculating in millimeter, all should be calculated in millimeter also. So now you see the CS of the hemisphere, I got it. Now how many hemispheres are there? 2 hemispheres are there. So 1 hemisphere here I got. Then what should be the 2 hemisphere CSA into 2. So I will do that. Don't worry. Now we will come to the given. Another given is the length of the cylinder. This is important. Cylinder length is up to here, not here to here. It is the capsule length. The length of the cylinder means you have to minus this and this. This is how much? 0.25. 0.25 into 2. How much? That much you have to minus it from the 14. So now you see, I got it. Length of the capsule is equal to 14. I just go for the cylinder length. Cylinder length is 14 minus 2 into this much, 0.25. It is coming in under centimeter now. So the radius of the cylinder is this much now. Now go for the what? CS of the cylinder. What is the CS of the cylinder? 2 pi RH. Because he is asking surface area of the total. So we have to go for the CS of the cylinder. 2 pi RH. 2 into pi is given by 3.14. 0.25 into 13.5 is the length. What is coming? 29.195 centimeters. So I got the CS of the hemisphere and also CS of the cylinder. Both I got. So now what should be the surface area of the capsule? The surface area of the capsule will be the, what is that? The surface area of the capsule will be the total. Means the add the surface area of the capsule means you have to add the surface area of the sphere, that is the cylinder, and plus how many hemispheres are there? 2 hemispheres are there. Multiply it by 2. Then you are getting this one and the surface area of the total capsule will come. I hope you understood it nicely. So according to the diagram, you have, if you do the diagram nicely done, then if you are writing all your givens nicely and you convert conversion of the millimeter centimeter to 1 unit, and after that if you are putting your formulas right, then definitely these sums are very easy to do and you will get your calculations nicely done. So I hope you understood this term. The next sum I am doing for you, another 2-3 sums I will do for you. The next sum I am doing for you is question number, I will do the cubes, the combination of the cubes. That question I will do for you. Exercise 10.2, I go for the question number 4. This is a very important question. Please try to understand it. what is given? 2 cubes each of volume 64 cm cube. 2 cubes are there. Here is one cube. Here is another cube. You have to understand when the 2 cubes are going to combine, it is giving you a cuboid. See, it is a total figure is a cuboid, which I already gave you in my last video. So you see, 2 cubes are each of volume. Each volume is 64 cubic centimeter. Sorry, are joined to end together. So they are joined end to end together. I showed it by red mark. So find the surface area of the resulting cuboid. So what is the resulting? Resulting one is a cuboid. So when I am saying to you it is a cuboid, we have to find a length, we have to find a breadth, we have to find a height. But first of all, we have to start the sum from the cube. So I did it for you. See, the figure is like that. So let the side of the cube be x. We don't know the side, but the volume is given to us 64 cubic centimeter. So let the side of the cube be x. Then what is the volume given? 64 cubic centimeter. So definitely side cube. Formula for the cube, volume of the cube is the side cube. So x cube is equal to 64. Then x is equal to cubic root of. Cubic root, you have to mention 3 here. Cubic root of 64, that is 4 centimeter. So we got the side of the cube as 4 centimeter. This is 4. So this one will be 4 also. So what is the resulting? That is a cuboid. So what is the length of the cuboid now? 4 plus 4. What is that? 8. But here the students will do wrong. What is the breadth? The breadth is 4 because it is the side of the cube. Height is also 4 because it is also a side of the cube. So it remains 4, it remains 4, it becomes double. So 8. That one you have to understand. So if 2 cubes are joined end to end together, then the length of the cuboid is 4 plus 4, 8. Then what is the height? It is also 4. What is the breadth? It is also 4. Then he is asking TSA. Find the surface area. Surface area means TSA. TSA is, the formula is 2 into length LB plus LH plus BH, 2 into 32 plus 6 L into B. This is 32, this is 16, this is 32, then it is 160 square centimeter. Easy sum. It will come in 2 marks, maximum 2 marks. I hope you understood this. And the next of the sums of your exercise and the examples, you must do it on your own. If any doubts are coming, then I will clear it in my next video. Up to that, thank you very much. And please try to finish the homework in time and give it to me. Thank you.